Howdy World, Choice Specs, coach of the Orlando Magikarps, bringing you NPA Season 4, Week 2, with our battle against Papasea and the New York Klinks. Bill here. Last season we battled him, and we had a very close match. I think we won 1-0 victory, with surprisingly with Pyroar picking up 4 kills that game. So this was a rematch, and let's go ahead and jump into it. I predicted 4 out of 6 Pokemon here correctly. I did not think Delphox or Toxicroak was coming. But let's go ahead and jump in here and see what happened in this exciting rematch. We did predict that he would lead Swampert as his lead to get rocks up, so we went ahead and led K9 Volt with our Hidden Power Grass here. And so we do just go straight for the Hidden Power Grass, and he does stay in. But unfortunately, he does have the berry, so this almost does 50%, just a little less. But he does get his Stealth Rocks up, which not many of my Pokemon appreciate, especially Caliente and Dragonite. So I know he's going to swap out of here, or he's not going to sack this thing off right away, so we went ahead and swapped out as well. Went into Johnny Jump Up, because it can handle most of his team. And he goes ahead and swaps out and goes into Will Smith, the Tornadus. I know this thing can be Prankster, so it's probably a taunt user. So I just went ahead and decided to go for a Moonblast, fire off some damage. And sure enough, he does show the taunt. Expecting the defog, so yep, we just hit him with a Moonblast, and this does some pretty nice damage, actually. And we get the special attack drop, which is nice. And with leftovers, we're almost at full health again. So this thing is just you turning out. I just went ahead and kept going for Moonblast because this thing at -1 couldn't do too much to us. And I just want to get some more damage off. He goes into Tsuyu, this Toxicroak, and this Moonblast actually does some pretty surprising damage. Pretty good chunk. If we outsped, I would definitely stay in and just go to finish it off. But we do not outspeed, and I think it could potentially one-shot us, so I go for the swap, but he does for the double swap and brings in McGonagall, his Delphox, and I was going into Jirachi, expecting a poison move, and he called that. And so this is not a good matchup for me. Just taking a little chip damage. I'm immediately going to have to get out of here. So I go back into Johnny Jump Up, knowing we can take anything this wants to hit us with. Should have just stayed in anyways, but I could have started setting up, or at least get my rocks away. So yeah, we take that okay. We're running Synthesis, so we're not too concerned. So I just go ahead and defog here as he withdraws. Going into Tapu Fini. And so yeah, I go ahead and defog, get rid of my Stealth Rock here. I decided to stay in, see what this thing wants to do. It goes for Taunt. It calls my bluff, unfortunately, because I did go for Calm Mind, so very well played there. I'll say this thing can't really touch me, and I can just set up and synthesize in its face, but the taunt is not good. So I go ahead and, oh, wait, no, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. I stay in, just going for a Moonblast, not expecting if he was going to stay in or not, and hoping for a special attack drop, honestly, because we had it 2 out of 3 turns, and we do not hit the special attack drop that turn. So we do see leftovers here. And my poor man's Tapu Fini against actual Tapu Fini isn't a great matchup. I actually misclick here. I meant to go into Salt, unfortunately. And I bring in 2 for Flinchin, Archinchino. Definitely didn't mean to click. That was a misclick. Unfortunately, I should pay way more attention. And I take a Moonblast to the face. And we, of course, don't take that very well. But this works in our favor because obviously now he thinks we're going to Bullet Seed because we outspeed. And he's got Sap Sipper, so he's going to go into Goodra. And I call that. We didn't even bring Bullet Seed for one. And so I just go for Tail Slap, because this thing cannot survive 2 of those. And we see this beautiful tail slap go off, getting massive damage on this. And now we outspeed, and we can just finish it off. So he does swap out, and I was like, anything's not going to want to hit a tail slap. But I didn't know what item was on this thing, and this is a very good play on his part. And Rocky Helmet is going to cause a death for Cinccino. Unfortunately, didn't pick up any kills, didn't get to try to pull off the sweep, unfortunately, but we got some massive damage, and it definitely helps us later. So I bring in Salt here, and I get to set up what I've been wanting to do for a bit. We get Doom Desire off, and we get a free Doom Desire off since he swapped out. Obviously wanted to abuse Generator. So we get the Doom Desire off for free, and then 2 turns, whatever's in is going to take some massive damage from that, depending. So obviously I can't take a Flamethrower, so I pull out and I go into Caliente. He doesn't care about this Flamethrower. So I just go for the Stone Edge. It would one-shot this thing. He does swap out and goes into Shrek, and I kind of wish I would have went for Extreme Speed at the moment, because that did nothing. And Doom Desire also doesn't take it out. So I am Choice Scarfed, so I go for Stone Edge because I have to, because I would have finished it off, but we miss, and that is unfortunate because he gets his rocks back up, which is a super pain in my butt. And I go for Stone Edge again, and we connect. So 1 miss, 1 connect. That miss definitely sucked for them rocks. So he brings back in Topanga. Misty Surge back up. I swap out. I go back into Salt. And I believe he just hits me with a Nature's Madness. Obviously, we don't appreciate that very well, but this thing's going to be fearing anything we can do to it. Because we should outspeed as well. He does swap out. Goes back into Figment. Scoodra here. I'm assuming it has Flamethrower or Earthquake. But we set off another Doom Desire. And we're packing Dazzling Gleam specifically for this thing. And even though it's super bulky, but at that health, I knew we could kill it. So down goes Goodra. He brings back in McGonagall. Obviously, I can't do too much to this, but Doom Desire still is up, so he does go ahead and double switch. Brings Will Smith back in, and I swapped back out and brought Caliente back in, expecting the Flamethrower once again. Unfortunately, we do take that rock damage. It's not very good. But Doom Desire is still up, and Will Smith does not appreciate that. And Jirachi gets a Doom Desire kill, and I am so happy about that. And this is where I misplay, I believe. Or do I get out of here? I'm once again getting ahead of myself. Yeah, I decide to sack off Entei. Just try to get some damage, but we both miss our attacks. Nature Madness and Stone Edge both miss, which sucks for both of us. Mainly me, though, because I'm locked into this. I should have went for Extreme Speed just for guaranteed damage, but Stone Edge did more, because if you see, I miss Stone Edge twice in a row. He hits me with that Nature's Madness. So 2 Stone Edge misses, and he's back at full health, pretty much. So once again, 3rd time's a charm. We hit. It does some pretty decent damage. Just imagine if, all 3 or 4 of these hits were to hit without leftovers, it would have almost killed. And still got it down to 1-shot area from most of my Pokemon. So, luckily, the 4th one also hits. So we got some decent damage off here. And he does finish me off with this Moonblast. Caliente goes down. So we send in K9 Volt. This thing's probably going to swap out, so we just went for a Volt switch so we can get some switch initiative. Took some rock damage, but not a big deal. We outspeed, I think, everything else alive on the team right now that Tornadus is gone. And we get a nice big Volt switch on this thing. And yep, that knocks it down below 50, and we're able to get out of here. Bring Dragonite back in. Unfortunately, breaking our multi-skill since we didn't get the rocks. Take care of the rocks. And I just go for an extreme speed to get the kill. Dragonite has another kill under his belt now. And things are looking pretty good. He brings back in Topanga, Tapu Fini here. And I didn't know it had Ice Beam. So I'm like, I can take a Moonblast. Even though multi-skill's gone, I can take a Moonblast. And we're running weakness policy again. And so I just go for an E-Speed to get some damage while he hits me with an Ice Beam. I'm glad I didn't Dragon Dance, because at least I got the chip damage off, but we go down. And we lose Dragonite, unfortunately. Not getting any, only getting one more kill for the MVP slot. So we bring K9 Volt back in, because Thunderbolt should take out both of his remaining Pokemon, and we're faster. And sure enough, Tapu Fini does go down. And brings back Intoxicroak, and at the health it's at, it can't survive a Thunderbolt. And unless it has Sucker Punch, we're going to go first, and we do. The Choice Specs Thunderbolt is going to be enough to pick it up. And we get, what is that, a 3-0 victory? Anyway, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the kill spot. Yeah, you'll see it down below anyways. But once again, thank you, Papasea, for the match. It was a great rematch. I knew you wanted that Bullet Seed Sap Sipper, and luckily we called that. But it was a great match. Go check his side of the battle out. All of his links will be down below for his Twitch, Twitter, if he does Twitch. Sorry if you do and I don't know. His Twitter and obviously his YouTube channel down below. Go check out the battle from his side. Next week we are up against Moonlight Swami and the Colorado Rapidash. I am terrified. He 5 or 6-0'd us last season. It's going to be a terrifying match. But anyways, thanks again, Papasea, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.